What's happening, folks? It's Andrew with MAO Magic, and I've got the brand new Hue 2.0 with HomeKit support, which means you can finally control your lights using Siri the way Apple intended. Now, while HomeKit was announced in 2014, it's taken pretty much a year, around mid-2015, before HomeKit capabilities started actually hitting the market in several different products. And mostly it's been switches and outlets and small things like that. And I know this was one of the big ones that everyone was waiting on, the Philips Hue line. So this comes in a few different ranges here. You can buy the new starter set that comes with new bulbs as well as the new Bridge 2.0. The Bridge is what enables the HomeKit support. So if you have Hue bulbs already, you can either buy a new starter kit for $199, which has 3 bulbs and the Bridge, which all run for $60 a piece, or you can simply just get the Bridge again for $60. So it just depends on what you want to do. If you need new bulbs, the starter kit is the best option for you because it does come with 3 bulbs, which is, $240. You save $40 basically when you're getting it. And again, this is HomeKit, which is really the whole point of this. We have the new Bridge here. It's, other than the shape, which now kind of looks like a Apple TV, a white Apple TV, or maybe an Airport Express. The only difference is the fact that it now supports HomeKit. So you're not going to get any additional features other than that HomeKit support, but you still can do everything you could do with the old Hue Bridge. Aside from the Bridge itself, you get an Ethernet cable and a power cable. The power cable is a little obnoxious now because it is angled compared to the other one, which was very thin and went straight out. So you do have to make sure you find a spot on the end of an outlet to plug that in. But it's a super minor inconvenience. So if you're going to set this up for the first time, where you're upgrading either two things, you're either setting this up for the first time or you are upgrading from your original Bridge to the Bridge 2.0 with HomeKit. Either way, the first step is going to be simply plugging in your Bridge. Otherwise, if this is new for the first time, when you open it up, it'll walk you through the setup process. But we're going to go through setting it up as a upgrade from the original Bridge. You go into Settings, go to My Bridge, and at the bottom, there's Bridge Transfer. So this is a new thing that allows you to transfer all your settings and bulbs from your original Bridge to your new Bridge. You simply start the transfer process, plug in both of the bridges, press the button on the first Bridge, press the button on the new Bridge, and then let it do some thinking for a few minutes, and it's going to transfer all of your data. So this could take, a few minutes or so. It didn't really take too long for me. Once you're done, you're going to have to reset your original Bridge, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just for compatibility if anyone else ever tries to use that Bridge, if you sell it. But either way, you do have to press the little pinhole button, and it's going to make sure you have that completely reset before letting you finish. So you're going to reset your original one back to factory settings, and you're good to go. You got your new Bridge. You can unplug the old one, sell it, get rid of it, whatever you want to do. But now you have Siri Control. So to set up Siri in the settings, there's Siri Voice Control. You're going to use this fancy little scanner. It's just going to scan that HomeKit icon inside that package there, and it's going to pair that accessory with your phone. Now you have to go in here and tell it which scenes you want to be make Siri activatable. So you simply go in here. So I want to turn on, the track lights. I want to turn on dusk. I want to turn on bedtime. I want to turn on movie time. All those different settings that you may want to use. So obviously you want to name your scenes something that's going to be memorable, like kitchen lights, and just have all of those into one scene. Turn on living room lights. Those are all in one scene. Then you simply say, "Hey Siri, can you set movie time?" And it's going to go ahead and prepare your lights for movie time, dimming them, whatever you need to do. Aside from the scenes, you can also do it on individual bulbs. So you can say, "Can you turn my nightstand light down?" And it will dim that light for you. As far as the bulbs go, if you have the new starter kit, they are a little bit different. So there's a third color of light gray silver. On the left, we have the Lux bulb, which is about 750 lumens. Then we have the original Hue bulbs, the color ones, which are 600 lumens. Then we have the new Hue bulbs on the right-hand side that do color and white, and those are now 800 lumens. They also have the new dimmable white bulbs that replace the Lux. So the Lux have been replaced as well as the original bulbs have been replaced, and both of those now come in at around 800 lumens. So if we break this down between pros and cons, the biggest pro is HomeKit support, being able to control everything with Siri. You can also control everything remotely with Siri if you have an Apple TV. And the starter kit will save you money. It'll save you about $40 if you need to get some bulbs as well as the new Bridge. If we take a look at the flip side and look at the cons, you must buy the new bridge for HomeKit support. So if you already have Hue, you've had it for a while, you can't just all of a sudden use Siri with a software update. It is new hardware. So you do have to have a new bridge to get that Siri control. It's still not cheap. I mean, just for the bridge alone, you're looking at $60, and especially when you already have the entire ecosystem at $60 for those colored bulbs. This is not another cheap investment. And it's not been 100% accurate. You have to make sure you specify the scenes really correctly, and it kind of takes some time getting used to of how you want to tell Siri to control everything. If you're interested in the new Bridge 2.0 or the bulbs themselves, you can get the link right in the description to go ahead and buy those. If you have questions, make sure you throw them in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you. Make sure everyone subscribes so I can keep videos like this coming. Now, other than that, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Also, check out all of my other videos on all the other Hue products, including the Luxe, Bloom, and everything else they've got to offer.